What's going on YouTube? Austin Zabak here with the man, the myth, the legend, Clark, and help me pronounce your last name. It's
Kegley.
Kegley. Clark Kegley.
You're going to a kegger.
Yeah, exactly, right? And today's video is actually going to be talking about how to gain 1,000 subscribers in 2020 on YouTube. Okay, so you're not going to want to miss this video. And Clark actually has over 300,000 subscribers, and he was, nice enough to come on our channel and share with us kind of the top 5 ways, or the top 5, I guess, tips or strategies of how to actually do that. So I appreciate you being on here, brother.
Thanks, Austin. You're my only friend in Scottsdale, so if I want to hang out, here's what we're doing.
Here's what we're doing, right? Yeah, Clark just moved here from Seattle. Huge difference from Seattle to Scottsdale.
Yeah, can't complain. So we're doing 1,000 subscribers, and no matter where you're starting, maybe you're at 1,000, you're trying to get to 10,000. I really think there's 3 stages. There's 0 to 1,000, there's 1,000 to 10,000, and there's 10,000 to 100,000, and then beyond. So it's like beginner, intermediate, and advanced. They all use the same principles, but the first 1,000 is so important because this is fundamental stuff. It's what I used in 350 days. We were just talking about in that interview, to go from, I don't know what the subscriber was, but we got 100,000, 102,000 subscribers in 350
Which is
days.
Insane.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And we've shown other people just like yourself how to do this using these methods to get their first 100,000 subscribers and beyond.
Got it. That's so cool and so valuable. So again, just make sure you stay to the end of the video, right? Even if you're not sure if YouTube is what is going to be for you in 2020, there's going to be a lot of value that we drop here that, again, you're just not going to want to miss. So definitely sit back, relax, and enjoy the video.
Yeah, and there's some fundamental stuff like know your niche, choose this, make high quality content, but let's just not say that in this video because we all kind of know that's the basics, right?
And so everybody's making content like
everyone's making content like that. So assuming that your content doesn't suck, assuming that you love what you do, okay, now let's start talking about, okay, how do you actually get discovered? Because I get it, you're frustrated. You're someone who's putting your heart, your soul into this content. You're going home from your 9 to 5 maybe, and you're grinding with a Red Bull, and instead of going out, you're editing a video. That's okay, that's normal, and that you deserve to get thousands, tens of thousands of people to watch you, because that's really what it's all about, is not just for yourself, but for other people. So I guess the first tip, man, if you just want to dive straight into it.
Yeah, all right, tip number 1.
The first tip is go where people are fishing. Now, would you go to a giant lake with nobody fishing there and think that you're going to get tons of results? Because I got it. No one's discovered this, Austin. It's the best kept secret. I'm going to hit gold. No. You would go to the lake where people are fishing, or a river.
It's been done before.
It's proven.
Got it.
And so this is the key point if you're trying to grow on YouTube. I know we're all creative. I know it's creators on YouTube, right? And like part of being the creative is doing something new. But at least for your first 10 to 100,000 subscribers, use proven content, all right? And we can get into how to choose this proven content, but go where people are fishing. This will save you so much time and wasted energy on filming videos that just don't hit. And
it's like, I feel like the number one reason that people don't do this is just because simply they're afraid of like copying, right?
Yes.
But it's like, isn't everything then like regurgitated to that metric? Like everything on the planet is either from like the Bible or like Napoleon Hill or like, so it's like just, again, what works?
Yeah, everything's a remix, right? Even like the most popular music right now, like DJs, what do they use? They use samples. Literally other people's stuff that they don't even do, and they Mr. Potato Head a song. I love EDM, I love the production too, so I'm not bashing it, but this is the reality. So if you want to sample, picture it that way. You're a producer. You're a producer, you're gonna produce something.
I like that.
So here's what you do. You go to the YouTube search bar above us, type in the first couple words of your video. So if you're doing how to YouTube, I would type in how to YouTube, and then you would see like 10 different videos pop up in 2020 for beginners, for 10,000 subscribers. Those are good videos, all right? Now here's an even more ninja trick. So we're talking about this first point, but maybe this is 2 or 3. Go to your competitors' channels. I don't really think there's competitors on YouTube because the more people on here, the more we win,
the more everybody wins, right?
The more everyone
your
wins.
videos are getting suggested.
And you cooperate like we're doing instead of compete, you get better results. So anyway, go to their videos though. So if I was on Austin, so I was like, oh, I want a channel like him, I would sort by most popular videos. And what you'll find is the top 20, 30, 40 videos. Do that for 5 channels. Now you have 100 potential videos that are proven to work in your niche that you can create without guesswork.
I love it. That's amazing value. If you aren't taking notes, you should definitely be taking notes. I don't know why they wouldn't be taking notes, okay, if you're watching. So I love it. So is that then tip number 2, or do we still have a tip number 2?
That's tip number 2.
That's tip number 2.
Yeah.
So tip number 1,
go where people are fishing.
Go where people are fishing. Tip number 2 is to go actually research what other people, what your competitors, right, but not really, are actually doing, right?
Yeah.
And then like try to mirror them, right?
Yeah, model them.
Their most popular videos.
Yes.
And we were talking really quick to that point on the show that we just did. You actually gave a tactical way to do that of like taking 100 videos and looking at their titles and thumbnails. You want to elaborate on that at all?
Yeah, to go a little deeper on this, because you're geeky like myself. If you're this far into the video and you're like, all right, this is good tactical stuff. I actually outsourced this to a VA. So I was getting in a new niche of, you know, doesn't matter what it is. So let's just say it's basketball. Well, I would go to the 5 basketball channels and tell my VA virtual assistant for like $4 an hour, they can do this, have a Google spreadsheet of all 100 videos and rank order them by the amount of views. So now you have a weighted table of all the 100 videos that you could do, weighted by what's most popular across 5 people. So if you really like research and want to geek out on that, that's the way to do it. I work with clients and tell them to do the same thing. We have a course that shows people how to do that as well.
It's visual, right? Like not getting too far off track, but like there's something about like visualizing, and it's all in one place. So you're not like clicking over here and over there into that guy's channel and your channel and my channel and whoever's channel. You're just, it's all in one place. You can visually see it, and it would just help. Like for me, I know that would help for me. So that's why I wanted to share it with you, right?
Well, and tip number 3, if you want to get into it, I love just like bam, bam, bam. Let's just bang it out. So tip number 3 is so important. It's don't be boring. You know, like don't be boring. And look, you're like, all right, that's a boring point, Clark. Austin, I already know that. Like I'm not boring. Don't spend the first minute or 2 building up what you're going to say in the next 10, because here's what happens. This is your video. 100% of people are watching, then it goes down to 75, and then by the end 30. So what we do is we load our best stuff at the end, thinking that people are going to stay there because it's the best stuff, but people drop off right here. So you want to front load it. Flip it like this, the value. Yes, your video should be valuable. Yes, it should have good ideas, but start with your best stuff first. Notice how we gave you the strategy of modeling and like going after that, because that works. People have gotten 500,000 subscribers that I've worked with just using that one strategy, dude. I built 300,000 subscribers just doing that, and it's like in 15 different niches. So it works, but front load it with the best content. Don't build up, ditch the long intros, guys. If you got a long intro that's over 5 to 7 seconds, don't ever have an intro longer than 5 to 7 seconds. I saw someone, my friend, I'm like, dude, you gotta cut this intro. It's 15 seconds long. And yeah, you have your shirt off and you're with chicks and it's like cool and it makes you look good, but like that doesn't make me want to watch your video because you're cool. Like don't do it for yourself. It's called YouTube, but it should be called WeTube.
Yeah, I love it.
It's corny,
1,000,000%. So literally tell, and like I've heard this from a few people now, right? And that is to tell people right away what they're gonna get by watching the video.
I would actually say, not to cut you off,
no, you're good.
I would actually say don't tell people the first minute why they should watch your video. They already know why they clicked on your video.
It's the title and the thumbnail.
So just get to it.
Yeah.
And here's another tip on being interesting. We're doing something wrong right now. I should have experienced with this. I should have done it, but it's automatic. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're doing a listicle, this is super ninja. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Because we're naturally wired like a TRL music countdown to be like, ooh, the best songs coming up. I want to see what number 1 is, right? So you want to build it up. So yeah, we're at 3. We're gonna go 4, 5, but just do as we say, not what we do.
Yeah, exactly. 1,000,000%. Sometimes we're not going to take in our own advice, you know. But hey, you know, if you're watching the video, there's a ton of value here. So I mean, let's just keep cruising. I mean, what's like a 4th like massive tip that people can use like right now and implement today to actually grow on YouTube?
Well, we've talked about this a lot, Austin, at tacos and the interview and stuff. I think people get in their head with content too much.
So valuable.
And when we're so in our heads, we're not in our hearts. And real good content comes from heart-to-heart connection and authenticity. And that comes from the heart, not the head. So you can't logically make your content. You got to make heartfelt content. I know this sounds a little woo-woo, but here's how you do it. There's a difference between these two people, all right? So John scripts his video. Word for word. He tries to read off a teleprompter too. Like we both tried that.
We both tried that, been there.
And it sucks every time.
Oh yeah, every single time.
Right? So what you're saying is technically correct, but it's not good. Justin writes 3 points out for what he wants to say in that video. He knows his 3 points and he's just gonna trust that he's gonna say it in a natural, authentic way while being interesting, not rambling. Justin gets way better views, way better watch time, way better authenticity because it's from the heart, not the head. If you go on a date right now, right? Like let's just take this to the date. Can you logically memorize everything you're gonna say before you go on that date, and so it's perfect and she falls in love with you?
Yeah, or it's like you have notes right here on your arm. You're like looking under the table, like okay, like here's what I say, you know?
That's creepy. That's creepy. It straight up is. And they'll sense that, right? So it's the same thing with your viewers. You guys are smart. We're respecting you because we know you're smart. You want to keep it real. That's why you're still watching us right now. So go from the heart, not the head. That's a huge tip.
Unbelievable. Yeah. So literally get out of your own way and just film. You know, so like, and like I do this so much, right? Where I'm like, oh my gosh, it's got to be perfect and whatever. Like right now, like setting up this set, like really, like for real, like this took us a few minutes to set up.
Yep.
Here we are. We put on some mics so we have clean audio so you can understand us well. But that's it. We didn't overthink it, right? Like the lighting could probably be better or whatever, but who cares? You know, the content is what matters.
Yep.
I love it.
Yep.
And so the last and final tip, and for people, by the way, like if they're still watching us right now, like they're freaking serious, they're ready to go.
Hit that like button.
Hit the like button.
Smash it.
What is that final tip where you're like, dude, like this is the one thing, you know, they have to do it?
I would say focus on making money. You can't do this as a starving artist, and it sucks. I was in my mom's basement, 30K in debt, making book summary videos, right? That did really well now. Like we've had some that get, you know, up to $500 a month in ad revenue. So yeah, it paid off, but like finding a way to monetize outside of ad revenue is so important. You're leaving so much money on the table. If you think you're gonna get rich on ads, like great, do a viral channel, good luck. But like that's not 2020, 2021 YouTube anymore.
Right.
Your channel is a real business. There's so many ways to monetize beyond this video. You deserve to make money if you're solving people's problems, making content. Like you deserve it. Don't be ashamed of it. And here's the thing I always say, man. If I ever write a book on this, it's gonna be called Marketers Make the Money. Because like once you learn marketing and how to market yourself, as much as how to produce content, that's really where the two come together and you can actually make some money and do this full time.
I love it. I love it. And you see videos, right? There's some videos on YouTube that literally taught, like the title, like if you go right now and search, you know, like how to make money on YouTube, there's people that are like, have 10,000 or 20,000 subscribers. So like not a ton of subscribers, like obviously a decent amount, but like not like millions and millions. And they're talking about how they make more money, some of these like smaller channels, than some of like these big massive channels, just because they've dialed that in, right? They're building an email list. Or they have like, there's more to it than just the ad revenue, right?
Think bigger.
Think way bigger.
Yeah, don't settle on just ad revenue. That's like, okay, you're going out right now to a market, you're playing your guitar, and you open your case, those are tips. But where are you gonna make the money? It's booking gigs, it's selling CDs, it's selling t-shirts, it's getting, you know, on whatever. That's the same analogy for YouTube. Like ad revenue is a tip jar, okay? Think of it that way, not as the business. That's a hard business to run.
Sure, yeah, no, 1,000,000%. And like the only reason that people wouldn't do that, I think, is they get like like they're almost like, oh my gosh, like I don't want to push that or sell that or promote that. But it's like, again, you said it best. Like if you're providing value and you really genuinely believe that in the bottom of your heart, then it's like nobody's opinion can take away the fact that you believe you're providing value, right? So it's like, you know, and value's worth money at the end of the day. And it's worth what people are willing to pay for, by the way. And if you make something that nobody buys, then well, maybe you're not providing value, right? But if a ton of people are interested in buying it, well, you must be doing something right.
Yeah, absolutely. So those are the 5 tips, man. I think that's all you need to really crush it in 2020 and beyond is, you know, again, go where people are fishing, model what works. What was the third one we taled about?
Go where people are fishing, model what works.
Don't be boring.
Don't be boring,
Monetize correctly, and then the fourth one.
Monetize correctly, and then, no, the fifth one was monetize correctly. See, you don't got to be perfect, okay? We didn't even remember what we just talked about. No, what was the fourth one, though? We'll put it up on the screen, okay? We're going to remember.
Comments below.
The second that we get done filming this video, we're gonna remember. But look, keep it real, right? That's what we're doing right now. You know, we're not gonna edit that out because we want to keep it real for you. When we said it, we were being authentic. We just don't remember the frickin' order. But it's all good. And if you haven't already, I mean, subscribe to Clark. Okay, I'm gonna put his link in the description down below. So make sure you go give him a subscribe and a like. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Do you want to say, we could cut that right there.
I was going to say one thing.
Yeah, go for it.
So if you're still watching this right now, what I want you to do is comment down below your best YouTube tip, okay? The one piece of advice that we forgot in this video because you're still watching, you're serious on YouTube. Comment that down below. Love to take a look at that.
Massive. I love it. We'll see you guys in the next one.